There we go. What's going on, everybody? Patron Hangout number 1 for February. We got a small crew right now, but I have a feeling people are gonna jump in rather soon. I was a butthead, and I announced it this morning rather than announcing it yesterday, which is what I usually do. But
God damn it!
I know. My brain is so diseased right now. It's like all fucked up.
Did you say it's a small crew because it's so short?
No, well, shut up. Oh my god. But hey, check this out. Check this out. I'm actually really happy about this. Where is it? Right here. Boop. So I went to check it out, like putting this design that I was working on in the Teespring store, and it actually looks great in damn near all the colors. It's not zooming in though, motherfucker. It actually ended up looking really good.
That looks great.
Yeah, I'm pretty happy about it. Like,
I'm gonna buy one.
I'm gonna buy one too. I'm fucking stoked.
Yeah.
I just got my tax return today, so looks like I'm buying one too.
We'll see if David Avocado Wolf tries to sue me.
Not Roundup. Yep, Lex wants one too.
But like, because I did all the transparency on the glass, like in other colors, it actually looks pretty good.
I like that blue.
Yeah.
I got my tax return, but I'm possibly building a PC.
Oh, you're building a PC? Right on, man.
I don't know if I want to save up a few more hundred to finish out the parts list and get to all the other shit, or if I'm just going to say fuck it and set up a gigging rig for guitar.
I want to afford a fucking PC too, man.
Yeah. I'm just happy that I have the one that's running right now, so I probably don't have to touch anything for a while. Of course, like, I mean, it's for work, so
yeah.
Best job ever. Only thing that makes me sad though, TeePublic does not do thongs. Damn it.
Oh fuck.
Oh no.
God damn it.
Not even like banana hammocks?
Nope, no banana hammocks, no thongs, no nothing. Otherwise, I would have taken that awesome.
No mankinis either.
No mankinis.
Oh.
Nope.
What about cock socks?
Cock socks. Nope.
They do regular socks because then you can just do cock socks, buy one get one free.
Right. There you go.
What about cock rings? Because that would be great.
Oh my god, dude! If I could have my own brand of cock rings,
that's what I was thinking. That'd be hilarious.
That would be weird. That would be weird. Yeah, I'm gonna send this off to Mems to see if she likes how it's looking. Cool. So I have become completely and utterly obsessed with that Apex Legends game that just came up.
He's really good.
Yeah, it is really surprisingly awesome. I'm super happy.
Like, I normally hate games like that aren't like I like PUBG some, but like even though I suck at it, I'm like, this is kind of fucking fun. I can just keep playing this.
Yeah. I usually really don't like battle royale style games at all.
Oh,
right. But it's
sorry.
Oh no, it's made by the people who made Titanfall and Titanfall 2. So like, you know, it's gonna be a quality game. So yeah. I don't know. I'm excited. I'm super fucking excited.
I just saw this like article about the game, and it says Apex Legends is great because you don't have to talk to anyone.
I mean, yeah.
Wow.
Yep.
I think that's probably my #1 issue, besides it being Battlefield 5 being broken, is like screaming at, trying to like tell somebody, no, that's not how you drive a fucking tank. Go left, dumbass, left.
Yeah, dude.
Oh man.
I don't know. I can't get into the newer Battlefield games. They just don't do it for me. I liked wait, Jay Reynolds, you play Apex? Hit me up in Discord. We'll group up. But with Battlefield 4 was okay, but for me, it never got better than Battlefield 2. Like that was just it, man.
Battlefield 1 was okay. But like 5 just there's times where it's tolerable, you can play it, and there's other times you're magically getting shot through fucking stone walls with a pistol. And you can shoot somebody point blank with a shotgun, it does no damage at all. You're like, all right, fuck this shit.
Yeah, it's a shitty game. I don't like it.
Yeah, I heard like the 5th one was like the 4th one, but just they didn't really do anything new, sort of.
Yeah, it's
stuff.
Kind of. I mean, they're starting to follow the problem with the Battlefield games. They're starting to do what they were doing with the Call of Duty games, which is it's the same fucking game, just with a little bit of inconsequential changes, and it just gets boring, you know. Whereas this game, the Apex Legends, the people who made Titanfall, they're the guys who made the first major Call of Duty, like modern Call of Duty games, like Modern Warfare 1 and 2. They made those. Ooh. And then they went off to go start Respawn. And so the people who took over the franchise just fucked it all up. So, yeah, it's good shit.
Yeah.
Back when those games were good. So we're friends on Instagram, Sosha, and like pictures of you and your friends hanging out makes me so nostalgic for hanging out with my friends here in Eugene when like 2002, because you guys have like the same kind of style that I used to rock back then. And it's awesome. It's fucking great.
Oh, that's great. That's great to hear. Yeah, I just got into pretty much the gutter punk, cross punk deal just a year ago, but I love it. I love the people that I because many people think that it's mostly about hard drugs, but it's not. The drugs that we do, we drink, man. Yeah. I'm having this sort of tobacco snus that you put under your lip.
Oh yeah. How do you like that stuff?
I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of the opposite. I've gotten more into like ska, oi, and hardcore punk.
Oh, gotcha.
Like, especially at work, like if I'm cleaning or like I'm finally able to play my music, I play a lot of like Madball and Agnostic Front.
Right.
Because I enjoy people's faces when they're being assholes, and I just start playing like straight Madball. It's fucking great.
Yeah, this summer I'm going to this sort of hardcore sort of punk festival in Copenhagen in Denmark.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah, I was there last year and it was so great. It was fun. Like the people there are, because that was the very first festival I ever went to, and it was a very good first experience. And the mosh pits were great.
Yeah,
like, my legs was so fucking bruised all over.
There's this event that happens every year in Reno called Punk Rock Bowling, and it's one of the biggest punk shows every single year. They get like huge legends of punk, and it's all held in one of the world's biggest bowling alleys. So you can bowl while like this big fucking concert is going on at the time.
Oh my god!
Punks from all over the world hanging out, charged hawks and shit. It's great.
We should go there. Is this like event like every year?
Down.
It's called what was it called? Punk
Rock Bowling.
Punk Rock Bowling. Oh, okay. It's like a concert, a punk concert and you can play like bowling at the same time. Yeah.
If I can ever find fucking hair gel that'll actually work on my hair, I'm totally down. Or glue or some shit.
Let's see. This year. Oh no, actually it's in Las Vegas. I guess they moved to Las Vegas. This year is going to be Rancid, Descendants, The Specialists, The Stranglers, Black Flag, The Vandals, The Damned.
Black Flag! Oh my god!
Yeah, The Damned. When's the last time you ever heard The Damned was fucking playing somewhere? Wow.
I want to see Rancid.
Sounds like a lot of fun. I might actually spring to growth. Go to that.
Yeah, it's in 106 days, May 24th.
Like, I'm actually about to buy Lars Fredrikson's signature guitar, so I kind of want to go see Rancid.
This is the first time in like forever I've ever had like a really a stable job. So it's like I'm getting all pumped up to go to all these events.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
I also got a tattoo, by the way. A new tattoo.
I do want to say, Zosha, I recently saw one of your fellow countrymen at a concert. In Flames absolutely murdered the entire crowd. Like, it was great.
Huh. I don't really listen to In Flames, but
I like the guitar work. Mostly is what I listen to. And they were on after a attempt at Linkin Park's last album, is how I explained the opener. Then after them was Breaking Benjamin, and the headliner was Five Finger Death Punch, which this makes no sense of a show. And like In Flames comes on and absolutely murders everyone, just straight Swedish death metal. I'm the only one who knows who they are, and I'm fucking amped as shit. And then it's Breaking Benjamin, and they had to try to win the crowd over. Like they started they did a quick little Pantera cover because they knew like, oh shit, we're right next to Texas. I wonder if they'll know Pantera. Of course we did.
I'm wearing a band shirt. They're called Crutches. They're good.
Oh, yeah. My phone is being a dick and won't let me join. That's happening to two people now. That's really weird.
It always happens to me.
Yeah.
Computer, so.
It goes straight to the App Store and then doesn't go into the Hangout at all. Like I have to do it on my laptop.
That sucks. That's crazy. What's up, Mouth?
Not much. I saw you didn't have too many people in today, and I'm gonna have a short day at work, so I figured I'd hop in, say what up.
No.
The snow got like over a foot in Salt Lake, so FedEx and UPS are running late, and I have like no job to print, so I'm like just sorting out my press, and I'm going home, I guess.
Fuck, man.
I know it's not nice because I'm losing hours, so I mean, yeah, it's cool, but at the same time, yeah.
I really want to go to punk rock bowling. God damn it. Holy shit. I'm looking at videos of it. Punk rock bowling.
Oh.
It's like the world's biggest punk rock festival in Las Vegas.
Hold on. Actually, I have to go into a festival soon. I need to look up the names so I don't tell you something wrong.
Well, see, the thing is, there's no more Kilroy. So like the big. I was never big, but the one like trip that I was willing to take during the spring isn't happening anymore. So I'm like, I want to do something. Maybe I should go to punk rock bowling.
Okay, so
plane tickets. It's only it's less than $200 for a round trip from Seattle.
Yeah, it's not bad.
The one that I may be going to is called Incarceration. It's a rock and tattoo festival at the end of towards the middle of July, and it's held in a old abandoned Ohio State reformatory.
Oh, cool. How much are tickets to this fucking thing? $155 for tickets. Oof.
Damn.
Wow, that's. Ew.
But for 3 days, like $50 a pop. Well, it's not just bowling. They have performances inside the bowling alley. They have performances in the massive fucking fairground with a huge stage. It's basically Las Vegas gets completely taken over by punks for 3 days.
Oh, that's not too bad for $50 a day.
Sorry, say that again, Lucas?
I said that's not bad for like $50 a day.
That's really not that bad for $50 a day, no.
And it's going to be a lot better than going to like Vacken or Rock on the Range or something like that.
Right.
We're living in human shit for like a week.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's pretty much the same with the festival in Denmark, because like the entirety of Copenhagen, everywhere you go, you see punks, and it's so great. I think the tickets are because it's 3 days, and I think the tickets are $40 or something like that.
That's not bad.
No, it's actually really good. Yeah.
You know, one thing I want to try to talk to you
Cape Town if you want to go.
I mentioned this before, but one thing. Go ahead.
Oh wow! I was just looking at flights. There's one for really cheap, $301. Problem is, it's a Legion Air. That's that airline. Yeah, this is the airline that you get on and you start flying, and they start like trying to sell you timeshares and shit while you're in the air. Fuck! Damn it!
Probably don't need to make a Jew joke there. Never mind.
Yeah, don't do that. Damn. I do know a bunch of people who go to this, so maybe I'll see if they'd want to room up with me or something like that. Yeah.
I'd really like to get you to come out to Salt Lake, Ogden area for Memorial Day weekend one of these years, Jeff. As I've said, our kingdom puts on a 3-day event, and even if you're not a LARP guy, you can come out and pirate it up and get it out for 3 days, because the site we've been using isn't a dry site, and most of the people who go to our events, even if they're dorky LARPers, they usually drink most of the time. So.
Are you talking about like a big boffer event or something like that?
Yeah, it's an Amtgard event. It's our yearly 3-day event, but it's especially now that we've moved to a site that's not a dry site. It's there's that, but it's also just partying for 3 days straight in a nice little campground area.
Make sure you bring milk this time, Jeff.
Yeah, no, that's I learned. How about I just don't drink habanero infused liquor? How about that?
I'm still trying to figure out the legalities of sending you the ghost pepper whiskey, because I want a bottle and I want to send you a bottle.
I think you can actually ship alcohol inside the States. You just can't ship it like internationally. Pretty sure.
Because I have a local liquor store looking into like getting a couple bottles.
Yeah, right on.
An easy way to ship it within. Some states don't let you ship alcohol, but what they will let you do is receive samples, quote unquote samples, from quote unquote distributors.
Gotcha. See what you gotta do. You gotta take a bicycle frame and you gotta seal it up and make sure you clean it all out, and then you can smuggle all your liquor inside the bicycle frame. Yep.
Or I find somebody who's just got out of prison and tell them to shove it in the prison wallet and then walk to your house.
Nah. How about we'll skip that one. We'll skip that one.
Alcohol tastes like ass.
As long as the seal's not broken, you should be fine.
Wait,
hold on. I probably wouldn't do that because I don't think it's a proper bottle. So I know, like, my proper 12 Irish whiskey here, it actually has a corked lid top to it. So I could get away with it for this, but like this twist on, not really.
Yeah, no, I feel that. Yeah, I don't want any prison boofed liquor, man. I'm good.
No, don't act like it's it will be the first time.
So I know I haven't mailed your coffee mug, Jeff, even though it's all packaged and ready to go.
It's fine.
Do you still want to get you a drinking horn like I got Nick? I'll probably just have to send you some money so you can order it, because it won't, for some reason, ship to PO boxes.
I mean, the thing is, like, I think drinking horns are cool, but I've owned them before, and I never use them because I don't have any way to set it down. So that's why I never do it.
You need a stand for it.
Grim Frost makes stands.
Well, even if so,
like,
I still want to send a bottle of the Hive Winery meat, because that shit is good.
I need a stein. That's what I need. A fucking stein. Because a stein, like, you can't even knock the fucking thing over. It's so goddamn heavy. I can't. Well, I mean, it takes effort, right? You know, and big, heavy skull cracker stein. That's what
I've dropped that fucking thing from 6 feet, and it didn't even chip or crack, nothing. I think it might have dented my floor.
So it's good in, like, at parties where people are shit-ass drunk.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah. It's my favorite type of party.
I miss alcohol. I do.
I'm having a beer. I was gonna save this, like, a couple of beers for the weekend, but I was like, okay, since there's a hangout today, I can have one.
Right. I've been so sick lately. Like, I don't trust myself to be able to drink it without getting, like, horribly ill. But I think what I might do for the midweek, the midweek Saints show, I think I might just make like hot totties. I think that's a good idea.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. It's always a good idea when you're sick.
Yeah.
I will say,
a little bit.
When you go from like drinking like smooth like Irish whiskey and you go back and you gotta go to Jack Daniels, like, oh my god, the fuck is this shit?
I've never been a fan of Jack Daniels to begin with.
I kind of do bourbon, man. I want something that burns like a son of a bitch. I don't want it to be sweet. Jack it's too sweet. Yeah. Candy like at this point.
My mouth burns more than Jack Daniels.
Wait, what? Say it again?
I said my mouthwash burns more than Jack Daniels.
Oh yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Same reason why I don't like Jameson. Too sweet.
I was just thinking with Wingnut Roundup in mind, somebody should get Jeff the Dan Aykroyd vodka in the Crystal Skull.
Oh my god.
That'd be awesome.
Here's the thing. I already have one of those bottles because
Oh my god.
Yeah,
you have it?
I drank all of it. Now it has that nasty lavender vodka in it.
If you didn't already tell me you were sick, I was gonna make you take a shot of that later tonight.
Ugh, no. I gotta hear it.
Lex said he's jealous.
For a Halloween party. I want to get a whole bunch of just an ass ton of Crystal Head vodka bottles and set them up all over the party area, and then have like candles behind them lighting up the skulls, so that eventually throughout the night you can just kind of, there's one we haven't opened yet. Be key.
Oh, wow! I'm thinking about it. Jeff, that GoFundMe still live, still open.
Which one?
The one for Anna.
Oh, for Anna.
I'm too stupid to forget. I gave her all the money that was raised up until the 31st, I think it was. So I sent it to her that night, so she's good for like 2 months.
Good. Okay. Good. Yeah, we gotta. I don't know. She needs like a really good work from home job that can fucking get those bills paid. You know. See, if I had a little bit more money, I just hire her to be my fucking secretary and like pay her a little bit of a wage to make sure I keep on track. You know.
Oh, so you'd pay her to do for you what she does for Nick for free?
Oh.
Yeah. Well, that's never mind. Yeah. Yes, I would. Yes, I would. I'm probably 10 times worse than Nick, though. To be honest with you, 10 times fucking worse. See, Nick is irresponsible, but I am like Mr. fucking Magoo. Like you have to put a leash on me half the time, because otherwise, like, what's over here?
Oh, shiny! Let's look at it.
Yeah.
What is that?
Yeah. It's bad. Super bad.
You're on Twitter, so that helps.
Yeah, dude. Oh my god. Yeah, not being on Twitter is wonderful. Holy shit.
Dude, Twitter's got even worse somehow.
I'm not surprised.
I've been on
my
Twitter for
if
a
you look
couple of
at my
months
Twitter
now.
feed, it's just me making fun of Sophie and Fat most of the time.
I went from trying to explain to somebody that Satanism and Luciferianism are two different things to then waking up with like fucking 200 messages in the thread somehow like dissolved into politics and the fact that your boy Pat's black. Like apparently that matters something.
That is weird.
Like how the fuck did we go from talking about
boy?
Because how we go from talking about like the differences between Satanism and Luciferianism and the fact that neither one of them kills newborn children to this guy's black and by the way I'm a raging liberal and you're all fucking bigots and I'm like what happened?
Uh-oh.
I had to like reread. I'm like I just woke up. The fuck happened?
What the fuck? So I'm trying to friend Repzion on Origin. But why the fuck? Oh, it's because Origin for some reason is all fucked up. That'd be why.
Oh, okay. I was about to say that he doesn't want your dick, but
maybe it might be.
maybe
why.
yeah, I don't know.
Maybe.
He seemed to have a particular hard-on for old Greggy Poo recently.
I'm off.
He's got a hard on for that ad revenue.
Oh,
Then why did he jump on the vegan games, getting his channel nuked subject?
Little Greggy Poo.
I think he got his this is my theory about Repsion. His videos that he made on Onision got him enough money that he can actually pay for school, and now he's back to like, I don't really give a fuck about YouTube. Who cares?
Oh no, he admitted that. I watched the videos. He openly admitted that.
Yeah,
It's true. He did.
It's brilliant. I mean, that's not a bad idea. Like, fuck it, you know.
At least he's being honest about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't diss him for that hustle.
I mean, I watched the fucking videos.
He flat out said, "Hey, Greg, thanks for paying my tuition."
Yeah, you could send him a little letter. Thank you, Greg, for paying my tuition.
And stop bulldozing wetlands, you fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, bad idea.
You can bulldoze my wetland.
Whoa.
Whoa, that escalated quickly.
I mean,
I think you're a little old for Greg, though.
Yeah, I am. Oh, gee. I wouldn't want that, though. Ugh.
yeah.
That's what everybody says.
All that acne and psoriasis just coming at you.
You into his net, into his web.
I think dude's got more than psoriasis, because doesn't Nick have psoriasis too?
Nick has rosacea.
Rosacea.
Well, I think they're the same thing. What's the difference? I don't know.
There's a very big difference.
That's why I said, what's the difference? I don't know. That's I'm asking.
Oh, well, psoriasis is causes dry skin and flaking and can be pretty painful. Rosacea is actually more like a ruddiness and inflammation of the skin. It's just different.
Even then, I'd still rather have Nick's face coming at me than Greg's. Just saying.
Sure.
Yeah, I knew this guy who had like psoriasis in his like up like on his hairline, sort of, and he actually said that it was really, really, really painful.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
There are varying degrees to how badly it can get. Like I have eczema, which is also kind of different as well. Eczema like also can get cracked and dry and shit. I have it for some reason only on one finger. You can't even really see it because it's doing fine right now. But I have it on my fucking finger. And when it gets really bad, it hurts like a bitch.
Well, that's because that's your stink finger.
No. Wait. Yeah, it is actually. Shit. Wow. Fuck.
So, Jeff, did your wife share with you what I called her during the Wingnut Roundup in the chat?
No, what'd you say?
I said if it's Hemlock Moonwolf, does that make Memlock Poonwolf?
No.
That is clever.
No, she actually has a character in the Hemlock Moonwolf universe, but she just hasn't shown up yet.
Not yet. We're waiting for that drop.
Yeah,
I'm looking forward to it.
It'll happen. It'll happen someday. We actually recorded video footage actually at one point, but we never actually used it. I wonder if I could find that real quick. It's pretty hilarious.
Hemlock Moonwolf, the return of Fur Taco.
Nah, it's
Yeah.
What would be funny is like you try to drag Nick into the universe, and just off camera, Moonwolf's like pointing a gun. You're like, say the fucking lines.
Stop mooning me.
Showing you the location.
I would like to admit I'm one of the reasons that an episode of Side Quest had to get deleted.
What?
There you go. There you go.
Oh man.
Yes.
Ah, that's beautiful.
Yeah.
Is that Hemlock Moonwolf's wife?
One of his assistants at the ashram.
I was gonna say
Assistant.
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
I have that footage still. Like I could kind of make like a really quick, silly, stupid video with it, but I don't know. Maybe I will at some point.
I'd say so.
Sorry, go ahead.
his assistant. That's what you have to say for legal reasons, because stupid anti-pimping laws.
That's right. That's absolutely.
Oh, gee.
Unless you live in the state of Nevada, then you can do it legally.
You got to get a license.
I said you could do it legally. I didn't say anything about the fucking legalities, man.
And it's only certain counties too. Like what's the actual county that Las Vegas is in? I don't think it's Las Vegas County. What is that?
I don't remember, but
I was confused because I think there's a Clark County in Nevada as well, and I'm like, Clark County.
That's what it is. Clark County, Nevada, is where Las Vegas is. It's prostitution is not legal inside Clark County, if I'm not mistaken. You have to actually go outside of that county.
So it's based on population. If you're over a certain population, prostitution isn't legal in that area.
Right.
Two steps outside that border is the Moonlight Bunny Ranch.
No, I think the Bunny Ranch is near Reno. I'm just saying, dude. If it's gonna be a joke, it has to first be funny. And if it's not funny, then at least it should be accurate.
Dude, why is YouTube such a thing? Half the jokes aren't funny or accurate.
In the words of JonTron, you know what a joke usually is? Funny. It makes me go, ha ha ha! I fucking like my life.
And why do we all so
funny and
side
honesty?
quests? It's like one funny joke an episode.
Oh shit! I said prosecution, not prostitution. Prostitution. Legal prostitution counties in Nevada. Let's see. Yeah, Clark County, it is illegal. They're really not making it easy. Yeah, Clark County, it's illegal. Churchill County is legal. Like, yeah, okay, that makes sense. And I think you're right. It's based on population density. If you have like a lot of people, if you have a lot of people in the county, then it's not allowed.
It almost makes as little sense as this county that made Jack Daniels in being a dry county.
Right. You know what's weird too is the thing though about Vegas and about Clark County is whereas prostitution is still illegal. Unless they just need to hit like a fucking quota, I don't think the cops ever actually arrest anybody for it.
They probably have more pressing matters.
Yeah.
In Sweden, it's legal to sell, but illegal to buy.
Oh yeah. Crazy shit. Weird.
Yeah.
I mean, at least Vegas finally has rec weed. That took forever.
Yeah, well, it took forever for weed to get legal anywhere, except for Amsterdam. You know.
I'm kind of pissed that Arkansas hasn't done it. Like they're dragging their feet on medical marijuana, and I'm just like, dude. We have a serious budget fucking problem. Look at Colorado. They clearly don't have a budget problem anymore.
No, people were getting shit tons of money back in Colorado.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We have more
proposition that didn't get gutted by the fucking church.
Well, the church doesn't gut Arkansas. The problem with Arkansas is we're still dealing with a lot of corruption issues stemming from the Clintons. So a lot of shit got fucking chopped that shouldn't have been, like education. We have some of the worst public schools in the country.
I believe it.
Oh shit! Sorry.
Here's the thing that's so strange, though, especially about weed legalization. If your state does not legalize weed, they're just giving money to California
and Colorado and Massachusetts,
Washington.
Mostly California. Like
it's like 80% of the weed in the U.S. is from California or something like that.
Yep, from Northern California, because they could just produce so much of it almost year round.
I think that's where Mike Tyson's building his ranch.
No, he's in southern. I think he's in Nevada actually, where he's building his ranch, or in Southern California.
I don't remember. I'm sorry.
It's like pseudo desert area that he's doing it.
Yeah. I have to admit, the name Knockout Kush is fucking great. I'm sorry.
Yeah, dude.
I spent some time in Northern California working on a farm. That was fun until it wasn't.
Me too. I went for one trim season. Yeah, right outside of what was the name of that town? God damn it! It's near Eureka.
Eureka? I'm just kidding.
Near Eureka, California. Let me find out real quick.
It's gonna blow my mind.
What town that ceased to exist because of the wildfires in California?
That was
Paradise.
Paradise, yeah. Ukiah, yeah. I was working on a farm up in the hills out of Ukiah for a while. And that was great. Although it was really strange, though. I had a really surreal experience because I'm on this farm. Everybody's really nice. You know, it's not one of those sketchy ass places where they grow a bunch of weed and they kind of treat you like shit. Everybody's really nice. But the owner, this very nice looking man, kept like giving me big smiles, and then everybody else around me just kept giving me big smiles. I'm like, everybody's so fucking nice here. This is
God.
great. Holy shit. I'm trimming. And then I realized that, like, as the heat of the day gets on, everybody's like taking the shirts off. Some of them start oiling up for the sunshine and shit and helping each other oil up. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
No.
I suddenly walked onto a Pornhub set.
No. What happened? What it was is him and most of his crew all came from the gay scene of San Francisco and all put their money together. He was the main dude, so it's his farm. So like this whole like commune of weed growers is a bunch of really, really gay dudes, and it was adorable. They're really nice.
Aww.
And this is where Jeff learned his love of trap dick.
It's fine. I mean, you know, nobody tried to poke me in my butt in the sleep. You know, it's fine.
The farm I worked on got real bad because it got raided by the cops near the end of it.
Yeah, that sucks.
Yeah,
there's this place in Denmark. It's called Christiania. Yeah, there's it's sort of like, what do you call it? It's sort of a place, sort of a society where people smoke weed and shit. But it also like regularly, like frequently gets raided by the cops. Even though it's sort of, it's sad.
I mean, it's just kind of the problem with the system, you know. Like if it's still illegal and they can get money from raiding.
Well, the issue with the one that's opening up close to where I live is first of all, the city employees have always used the water treatment facility to grow weed forever. Like you can just walk up to talk to somebody and they've got like 4 or 5 fucking gigantic weed plants off in the fucking bushes to the side. Nobody gives a fuck. But it's also in the middle of nowhere. Like people get murdered and aren't found for a week just because there's so few people in the town until somebody comes over like, hey, I ain't seen Leroy in a while. Let's go check on him. Oh, fuck. He got shot in the head 4 times. Let's call the cops. So, like, there's a great chance of them being raided or shit getting stolen by, like, just straight up fucking hillbillies or wannabe gangbangers. And so, like, we're having to figure out, law enforcement-wise, like, how the fuck we're going to work this.
He tripped and fell on some bullets.
I have a story to share about this whole legalization shit, by the way.
Yeah, do it.
So Prop 2 was passed and then gutted thanks to the LDS Church here. But the point of Prop 2 is to make legal medical marijuana more accessible to people with terminal illnesses who fucking need it. And it's not just like, and I won't get into the details, but they took a bunch of, they compromised and took a bunch of shit out, made it like way shittier than it should have been. But here's the thing. After they passed it, because it's like anything, like it takes a while for it to go fully into effect, whatever bills and shit. After it was passed, they basically said, okay, if you get caught with this, cops will still make the arrest. They still will arrest you for possession. However, if you legitimately would qualify for medical marijuana under Prop 2, even if it's not fully in effect yet, you can use that as your defense. Though, like, it won't prevent you from getting arrested, it won't prevent you from being charged, but they basically said it would provide you, Prop 2 would basically provide you with the defense in court saying, like, hey, it may not be in effect yet, but I can prove that I would qualify, therefore I shouldn't be convicted. And oddly enough, the very first person who's been busted recently after a traffic stop. I think he had a seizure or something, which is why he's still smoking. Happens to be an old homie, old juggalo homie of mine. Like I don't know if he still does independent wrestling, but he's an independent wrestler when I knew him. And yeah, I saw someone posted on Facebook or something, and I see a fucking face of one of my old friends staring back at me, and they're like, first person that's ever gonna use that as a defense in a fucking possession charge. I'm like, of course it's one of my old fucking friends.
Crazy.
So it's weird. Yeah, so while before, as I said, it fully goes into effect, you can still be arrested, but you'll at least have that defense like, hey, I will qualify for this when it goes into effect, and you can actually use that as a defense. So,
okay.
Not the most exciting story, but I thought I'd share.
Yeah, no, that's interesting.
The only exciting story from work I have was for like 6 months, we've had somebody stealing women's underwear. And so me being smart ass, I was like, I bet it's a dude. I bet it's an old man coming here and stealing women's underwear. So yeah, we caught an old man stealing women's underwear.
Oh my god.
Oh gee. What a fucking
and people going, well, why was he stealing? I was like, he's wearing it. Duh.
Wait,
that's the right size to fit on his fat ass. He's wearing women's underwear. Why else do you think he shoved it in his fucking shorts so he was trying to walk out with it?
He was stealing it from where? From like a
dollar store.
Like a dollar store. Oh my god. Jesus.
That's not even the worst thief we've had.
Dollar store.
I've had a dude come in and steal chimichangas, like the dollar chimichangas before.
People will steal anything though.
Oh yeah, true. He's like, we had something stolen the other day that was like completely fucking stupid. It made no sense. But like, we have to keep condoms and pregnancy tests behind the counter because people keep stealing them. And like me thinking logically, I'm like, if you steal one of them, should you not have to steal the other?
Also, they were sold in pairs, sort of.
Oh no, we have some that are sold in single packs, some come in pairs. We sell variety packs. The most popular one that gets sold are Magnum condoms, but we all know that's just because somebody's trying to look cool in front of the cashier.
Let me buy these Magnum condoms for my monster dong.
I can shove a fucking old school mag light in this, and it's still too big. Like, sure, it's for me.
I still get such a kick out of the idea, the fact Magnums are the exact same amount of material as other condoms, the same amount. It's just stretched out more. That's it. Like it's just stretched out more. And I've known plenty of kids who bought Magnums and then they complain like, I don't know, the condom just keeps slipping off. I'm like, I mean, you know.
Or like if somebody's trying to buy like Swishers or like Black & Miles, like talking a real low tone. They don't want anybody to know. Same with condoms. I have one dude come in with his wife like, hey man, you got any of those pom-poms back there? You know the things you cut open and you roll up and you toke on it? I'm like, nah, we got Swishers. He's like, what? Swisher Sweets? You got grape? Yep. Gotcha, fam. Like in front of everybody, didn't give a flying fuck. I'm like, I like you.
What's wrong with Swisher Sweets?
I don't know, nothing. Like he just like everybody else is like in a real hushed tone, like they don't want anybody else to know. He's like fucking yelling in front of the entire store.
It's weird.
Oh man. By the way, in a week we're moving.
Again?
Oh yeah? Where are you moving to?
Well, to a small apartment. Right now we're living in I don't know what you call it. Sort of a collective where like it's a house and different people live there.
Oh, okay. So you got a bunch of roommates and whatnot.
Yeah. But now we're actually moving to our own apartment.
Nice. You have your own space and don't have to worry about everybody.
Finally walk around naked again.
Yeah. Although I've definitely had roommates who were just like, yeah, I'm just going to walk around naked. Why? Stop it.
No.
I've done that once. That's because I forgot my clothes in my bedroom and I took a shower. So it's like wearing a towel, like sprinting across.
See, that's normal. That happens.
Don't look at me.
Like, or I'll take a shower thinking there's a towel and there's not. And like, oh, they're like, hey, fucker, bring me a towel.
But what doesn't happen normally is, hey guys, how's it going? I'm just naked. Just hanging out.
Hit the Captain Morgan pose on the fucking couch.
Yeah. Just go, dude. Put that away. I don't want to see it. Nah, I'm good.
It looks like an angry, shriveled up worm.
God.
It needs to be aired. I can't help it. Like one of the hippies who's like, yeah, I
It
have been
looks
used to
greasier than a press pump. Put it away.
This is why I hope to never have roommates again.
Oh, jeez.
I couldn't understand what you said there, Mouth.
Domo arigato, Mr. Roboto.
I think he's still trying. Yep, he's still trying.
Still trying.
Amazing!
It's just gonna be huge.
I can't believe that dude is real. The amazing beta! That dude, I can't believe he's real. I can't get over that. Do you know who I'm talking about?
Yeah, that kind of reminded me. The whole huge thing is an actual thing that New Yorkers say.
Jesse Lee Peterson. Jesse Lee Peterson. Amazing!
He dropped.
Did you watch his interview with some black guy yet?
No, but I was watching the one with Destiny, and that one was fucking hilarious. I need to watch the one with some black guy. Actually,
man, Destiny, geez.
Do I sound better?
Yeah.
Okay. All I said was, it's good to know, Jeff, that Nick's dick is a judgy cunt.
It is. It is. Absolutely.
What the fuck are you looking at?
Yeah, I don't know. Like,
and Nick's dick's like, really? You're gonna put mayonnaise on that? Like, fuck you. I like mayonnaise.
As long as it's not Miracle Whip.
Miracle Whip. Miracle Whip.
Whip.
So it sounded like you were starting to groan when I said Destiny's name, Sosho. What do you think about Destiny?
It's the best response to that name yet. Just,
I mean, like, yeah. It seems like he gets way too worked up about shit.
Yeah, I'd say sometimes he does for sure.
I mean, like, he could be sort of good at when it comes to some debates and such, but when it comes to discussions, more like. But
oh my god, Mouth! I'm muting you. What the fuck? All right, go ahead.
There's a demon at his house. Yeah, I don't know. I think he gets too worked up about some shit.
Well, like, so I've been on his show. I think I went on and talked to him twice, and we had a really good discussion, all things considered. But he wouldn't stop bringing up Sargon. I'm like, I don't want to talk about Sargon. Like, I don't need
to. With Sargon.
Yeah, well, he's bringing up shit that isn't really relevant.
Well, at the time when I was on there, I was still friends with Sargon, which I don't know what I am with Sargon anymore. The Candace Owens picture kind of like, I don't even know if I could ever talk to you right now for a while. But he just always wanted to bring up Sargon, but at the same time, like, I watched some of his debates and he's really good at it. He's really, really good at it.
He is prepared.
Whether I agree with him or not, which oftentimes I don't.
Okay, the real question is what is your opinion on the Copper Cab Dankula stream?
I haven't watched it yet. I'm afraid to.
It's fucking hilarious.
I bet it is. I bet it is. I
got a copper cab to say the 14 words.
Yeah.
My side still hurt from watching that. That's fucking great.
I don't follow that stuff as much as other people, but like, I've tried to watch this shit, and I'm like, if this guy, because the way he talks and the way he's like constantly like stepping on his own feet and like saying just ridiculous shit, I'm like, this can't be real. Like, this has got to be just this really long, fucking, over the top character. And if it is, fucking props to that guy for being committed to that character.
And if it's not, he's fucking retarded.
Yeah, and if he's not, then holy shit. Like, I look at that and I'm like, there's no way this guy's real. When he's like, I will fuck you, Dankula. I will lick your balls so good. I'm like, no, this can't be real.
What got me is when he was talking about like, oh, I'm gonna fuck up Conor McGregor and his coach. I'm like, you better be a character. Like they flew to New York on a private jet for less insult than that.
I honestly, the thing with I can't believe anybody doesn't know the Copper Cab is a fucking troll at this point. He's been doing this shit for so long, man. So
I want to tell that Tara LaRosa chick that.
It's because he's so good at it.
He's
That's
really
why
good.
people don't think he's a troll, and he's so consistent with the character.
But I mean, if you're familiar with wrestling and like personalities that they'll develop, yeah, it's pretty obvious that it's a gimmick.
Yeah.
Not a very good.
He applied to join WWE as that character.
I mean, they'd fuck that character up like they've done every other one.
Like he's getting actually pretty bulked up. Like when he was flexing, I was actually impressed. It made me feel like shit because I'm like, I should be working harder at the gym because my arms have gotten a bit more defined. But when I saw him flex, I was like, fuck, Copper Cab's starting to look better than me. Yeah.
Now, the important question to ask here is, are you on a T-ball and testosterone cycle? If the answer is no, that's why you're not as bulked as he is.
Oh, I didn't. Yeah, I heard him making jokes, but I didn't know if like that was real.
Oh no, it clearly is. Like I'm around powerlifters and bodybuilders. I can clearly tell the signs of somebody who's on a cycle. That motherfucker is on a cycle.
Yeah, it was someone, and when you guys brought up the wrestling thing, I was like, that is actually perfect because like he's that committed to that fucking. Like I've hung around like independent wrestlers, so I've had a little bit of experience with that. And yeah, as far as like playing a character and doing the role, he's really good at it. But when I watch shit like that, when I first watched it, I'm thinking like, what is that conversation like before the stream starts? Are they planning in ahead? It's like, all right, I'm gonna do this. I'm like, oh god.
I bet it's a good time before before the kayfabe has to begin. I bet it's a fun time.
I mean, kayfabe's currently still alive because people think he's like still that person. People think that's him. When kayfabe dies and like, oh, it's just a fucking character. Everybody knows it's a character. Then he won't be around. He'll have to either
that's true.
Character or. But like, I don't think it was planned. I think that Dank's just so fucking quick on his feet, so quick-witted, and Copper Cab seems to be quick-witted as well. I'm pretty sure they were just going off the fucking hip, off the cuff.
Yeah,
well, it all started on Twitter.
Yeah, as it usually tends to. Copper Cab's incredible. There's a show that he used to be on that they interviewed Gail. And I'm going to try and find it because it's absolutely amazing.
Wait, your waifu, Gail?
Yes.
Okay, my question is exactly how much did Donga try to copy Copper Cab?
Not at all.
I don't know, because he tried the same fucking shtick. It just didn't work very well.
Yeah, I guess so. It's not. The thing is, Copper Cab has never been serious, like ever. He's never been serious. It's not a thing. What the fuck was the name of that show that he? God damn it! I'm trying to find it. Whereas, as Tonka was actually super serious about what he was talking about, like he really thought that was real. Like he was acting. He wasn't acting. He was trying to portray himself as a tough guy. Which I don't know, maybe he is. I don't know, dude. I don't even want to fucking talk about that shit. Like that stuff's so dull to me. Gail Cord Schuler podcast appearance. Trying to find this because it was really good.
Oh, hey, have you ever looked into SARMs, Mr. Science Guy?
No, I don't know who that is.
SARMs are allegedly a healthier alternative to steroids.
Oh, okay.
Healthier. So it's
healthier.
Healthy, or is it just?
They say it's. I say healthier because I myself am not sure. The people I have talked to that have used them, like in complete cycles of just SARMs, say that they've actually had better results and less side effects, long term and short term, than actual steroids.
How new is it?
Not very new, but not very old at the same time.
But is it to help you become stronger, sort of like protein?
Stronger, build size, the whole thing.
Okay. So it's not just steroids that makes you look more buff.
Yeah, it also helps with recovery, which is mainly what steroids do. And I'm currently looking at them, so that's why I wanted to ask, just in case.
Damn, I really wish I could find this. It was a podcast where it was like these 4 people, one of which is Copper Cab. This is during Copper Cab's phase where he was, I think he'd just become a trans woman. Like I don't know if he still considers himself trans or not. Okay, all right.
Well, he said he does during the Dank stream, but I don't know what's going on with that.
But then he would also call himself a man, so I was like very confused.
Okay, all right.
He's all for the place.
Yeah, I would believe it.
He's an M. Night Shyamalan plot twist. Is what he is.
What a twist.
Pretty much, and I think they all had tinfoil on their heads too. It was really, really funny. Damn it. It's driving me crazy. Your Mom's House podcast, maybe?
No. Your Mom's House is Tom Segura and Christina Pajinski.
My mom is old.
Those are 2 husband and wife stand-up comedians.
Oh, okay.
Really fun podcast.
Tom Segura is one of my favorite comedians.
Hashtag Bird is fat.
Yeah. I was trying to find it too. If you type in Gail Cord Schuler in podcast, all that comes up is the Drunken Peasants.
Right. Yeah. If I was on Twitter, I'd just ask Copper Cab. I'm sure he probably still remembers it. That was a memorable fucking moment in internet history. Yeah, dude, Copper Cab's
more memorable than Rat-a-tat-tat.
Yes, very much so than Rat-a-tat-tat. Although that was fun. That was fun.
Yeah, I think he won the internet that day.
For one day, I'll agree.
I've talked to people who have no clue who you are or this entire side of YouTube, and they know that clip.
Rat-a-tat-tat.
They're like, oh my god, you know that guy? Yeah, Jeff's fucking awesome.
Pissed, man, I'm so pissed. Fuck.
Yeah. One of the first videos I showed to Lex about Jeff was when we had sent you the bad dragon dildo.
Oh god.
And you were like waving it around like, what did you do?
Okay, full transparency, I'm sending the exact same one Jeff has to Modern Medusa wants it, but not the same size, obviously. And she's like, what do you mean you and other people have already bought one? Like, yeah, we bought Jeff Holiday one. She's like, no, you didn't. So I post the picture, like, oh my god. What does he use it for? I don't know, a doorstop?
I haven't used it for anything yet, but I still do plan to turn it into a drink dispenser.
Huh.
That sounds awesome.
Yep.
Wait, how?
It has a come to.
What I'm gonna do? It's already got a tube that goes through it, so it can skeet and ejaculate and shit. So what I'm gonna do?
Water hose.
Right. I'm gonna take that thing out. I'm gonna take some food grade acrylic tubing that's a little bit more firm, and then shove it through there, and then reattach it to the dispensary device. Or if I want to, I could even hook it up to you could hook it up to a fucking keg if you wanted to.
When you suck the dick for beer.
That sounds like fun.
Yeah.
And you just call it the Weinstein.
Ah, oh.
Or my personal favorite is you put a desk over the keg and you suck the dick for beer and you just call it the presidential.
I like the Weinstein. It's good.
They're both fucking great. I'm proud of myself. I made a good joke for once.
That was good. That's really good. Yeah, I mean that's the basic idea. I had a few ideas of making extremely offensive videos where I skied all over pictures of people that I fucking hated, but I was like, I'm just not even going to give people ammo.
On that, by the way, if you're going to call it the wine scene, you better be serving wine out of that bitch.
I was about to say, yeah.
It'll look like it'll look like it's ejaculating blood, like fucking necromantic or something.
Was it like a dragon dick though? So you really just don't know.
It's a horse cock, actually.
All I can think about is just how it feels. How it feels like to be slapped with that big thing.
Probably fucking hurts.
Probably hurt, yeah. I bet you can with it. Speaking of necromantic.
By the way, the teeny weenies, the tiny little dildos, they were my idea.
They were.
They're adorable. They're absolutely adorable.
Yeah.
Like, I made sure to tell Pallet, like he's okay. What's the hardline things we need? I'm like, we have to get the teeny weenies. Zoe will kill us all if we don't.
Teeny weenies.
Teeny weenies. It sounds so cute. Teeny weenies.
Zoe, get a PO box. I'll send you like a fucking 50 pack of them.
Yes. Yes.
You're drowning in teeny weenies.
I'm gonna drown in teeny weenies.
I still need to get Weebo Jones that 10-pound double-ended gummy dildo.
Teeny weenies.
It's like a full size.
You know, Jeff, I thought of something else you could do with that big ass dildo. The sports fight with Dacula.
Oh boy.
I was thinking he'll sign for Neon at a signing and Pimp slaps him with a horse cock.
Like in the grand scheme of things, of all the people on the internet that I just don't like, I think I would probably not bother with ever fucking with Onision. I just don't care. Yeah, he like fucks himself over. Yeah.
Yeah.
No. I think the only person the only person
people who supports him is like teenagers, like really young teenagers.
The only person I would want to assault with a sex toy is maybe Dave Rubin. You broke my heart.
You broke my heart, Dave.
Or Nick, if you ever have to share a hotel room with him again.
You were supposed to bring balance to the force, not leave it in darkness.
I think the only person I've got to know through the internet, sort of, kind of, or at least watched through the internet, like the only person I would want to hang out with, my antisocial ass, is Elon Musk, because that seems like a fucking great time.
Who doesn't want to hang out with Elon?
Like, because I have the dumbest fucking questions to ask him just to see if I can get a fucking answer.
Ooh, I'll be right back. 1 second.
Elon, did you know that we were made out of star stuff?
Elon, what come first, the chicken or the egg?
I just want to hang out with him to talk him into selling flamethrowers again.
Right? Same. To sell not a flamethrower.
Or sorry, not a flamethrowers again.
Not flamethrowers. Specifically.
I would just ask him for tips on picking up golf. So my buddy actually asked me, he's like, what if when you died, you like, and your spirit leaves, and this is like just postulating, he's like, and what if you like go into another dimension to live a life that like another version of you's already lived, and the other version of you's, it was this weird fucking, I don't know where he got this idea, but he's like, but if you were crossing paths with your alternate self, and you were both like crossing into the other person's dimension to live that life the other person would already live, what advice would you give your other self in that moment you had to talk? I told him I would tell him to find a big city goth girlfriend right away.
Exactly.
Yes.
I think like 100%. I think like most of the human race has that as their number one priority, though. So I don't think it would necessarily be the most useful advice.
Girlfriend. Yeah.
And if you don't, I begin to question you as a human being.
Yeah.
I was about to say something. Yeah, when my father died when I was a kid, we because we have this movie by it's called The Brothers Lionheart, and it's about like two brothers and they die and they get to this place called Nangiala, and in the death sort of death ad is that what it's called? I don't know. In the newspaper, it says that he was biking around in Nangiala, with his bike. So that's what I was thinking about when I because Nangiala in the movie place. So people talk in the. So we always talk about, now when we're talking about my dad, we talk about him using his biking around with his bicycle in his in Nangiala. I don't know. It just made me think about that for some reason. The silence.
Silence.
Contemplation.
I was actually having an inner struggle in my head because I'm like, I kind of want to ask Elon for a Tesla, but I also don't want to ask him one off principle alone. Just something about a no sound vehicle just doesn't, like, my mind can't wrap around that. Like, cause I'm used to like old school American muscle or American cars and trucks are like fucking super loud and shit. I'm like, but I can feel and hear this, and it makes my balls tingle. This makes no noise and looks really cool.
Yeah.
Have you heard Joe Rogan talking about his new Tesla?
Yes, that's kind of his.
He's loving it. Yeah, he's like, it's weird.
Oh, sorry.
It's not like anything I've ever driven before.
Just get a really big sound big sound system and just play engine revving noises whenever you're at a stoplight and stuff like that.
My issue with the price point of Teslas, I could get a Rolls Royce. I'm like, why would I want a Tesla when I can just get a Rolls and like forever be cool as everybody?
Rolls are really expensive though. You can get a Tesla for like $60,000, not including rebates.
Wow, if it's only one for, if you can find one for 60 G's, at that point you can just fucking get a Camaro or a Charger. I don't prefer Charger.
But a Tesla is going to be way faster.
Yes, but I can also drop a bigger engine in a Charger or a Camaro and have more fun because you could actually feel the center of power.
But you're still going to have less torque, and you're going to be you're going to have not be helping the environment. Is that a cat?
When I pat it like the base of his spine, he just.
Jeff's playing with his pussy. It's completely normal.
All right, go on.
Why have we never seen your cat before, Jeff?
He doesn't really like me that much.
That's why he's like, stop touching me at the base of my spine. Stop it!
Isn't that like all cats?
He and I have been around. Like I've been taking care of him for like 13 years now or so, and he was never really my cat. He was I rescued him from these pieces of shit that I was living with for a while, way back in the day. And so my cat really liked him. They liked each other. So I was like, fine, I'll keep him. So he's my cat's cat. But he doesn't really like me that much. But the older he gets, he's kind of liked me more, kind of tolerates me more than he usually used to. So we're finally starting to bond.
He doesn't really like you, but he tolerates you.
Yeah, he's kind of starting to like me a little bit now. He likes the kid, he likes the wife, doesn't really like me.
Honestly, that made me think of my ex's dog because she wanted to adopt a dog and we got one, had it for a while. She bonded with a roommate's dog who then moved away and like a piece of shit for some reason because he couldn't take care of his dog. He had it put down because apparently people are just shitty like that, which I don't fucking get. And our poor dog, Sissy, was just Jess's dog. Really didn't handle it well and became really clingy on Jess after the other dog left. So when we got the pit bull, or I should say when Jess got the pit bull because I wasn't living there, that was basically how she described it. Was he was the dog's dog.
Yeah.
Because he needed a companion. So I was like, he's kind of more like my dog because we bonded better. And she's like, well, legally I adopted him. He's more like my dog. I'm like, yeah, but you said you got him for the dog. So technically he's Sissy's dog.
My friend had a pit bull named King. He was one of those like retarded pit bulls that was a lovable dumbass. And he would never listen to my friends or their mom. He would only listen to me because I was the only one that would like put bass in my voice when I was getting on to him. Everybody was like, oh, you're such a bad dog. I'd be like, hey, don't fucking do that again. So like if he would take off running, they'd be screaming. I'd go, King! He'd stop mid-stride and face plant and slide in the ground, look up and be like, what? This is almost a dog, you're a dumbass.
Oh, daddy voice.
Little dogger.
You don't use the daddy voice, you don't listen.
Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna have to cut this a little short than usual, unfortunately. So for all those people out there watching lives, Thank you for watching, and for new people watching in the future, this is the end. Say bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye, guys.